Didn't want you to sit back. Okay.
Good morning. We're here on our pre-trial, April 10th. Good morning. Would you please announce the case?
Good morning, Your Honor. Casey Etheridge for, sorry, I can't even thank Timothy, Paul Price Williams, sorry.
Case number is 22 CF 3204 and 22 CF 3158. Okay.
And Your Honor, due to some unforeseen circumstances in this case, we've had to get a new first-chair attorney on this case. And so Mr. Kyprios is no longer working on the case. And so we do have the motion hearings reset that we had set before for May 13th. And then she's working on getting caught up to speed so we can move on with the depots and keep the case moving. So
we have the hearings rescheduled?
Yes, yeah,
so
May 13th.
Rescheduled to May 13th.
May 13th, yes, correct.
Okay.
I just want to give the court an update. She is trying to get up to speed. There's lots of video for her to watch, and so we're just working with what we can.
Who's the new counsel?
Her name is Jane McNeil. She's from just south of Orlando. So
Okay.
we'll be working closely with her. So.
Okay, very good. Anything from the state?
No, Judge, nothing from the state. I think we were making some pretty good progress for a while until the substitution of counsel, so we're in a little pause, but we have confidence that Ms. Etheridge will get back up to speed.
We appreciate your efforts to try and move this case. It's certainly everyone's best interest to do so.
Yes, sir.
Okay, anything further?
No, You're
Come
right.
back on, I would like to keep coming back every cycle just to get a report to figure out where we're at.
Yes, Your Honor.
So we'll come back on June 12th,
Okay.
9 a.m.
Thank you, Your Honor. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And we have, let's go ahead and do the one with the interpreter. Who is here? Which of the three is here, Juan? I'm sorry.
That's Mr. Catalanec's case, Your Honor.
Mr. Kelly. Okay, Mr. Kelly is here. We're in the
Please state your full name.
Teresa Iribarren.
Do you agree to accurately translate from English to Spanish and from Spanish to English the matters brought before the court, so help me God?
I do.
Thank you.
Would you announce the case, counsel?
Thank you, Judge. I have only one case on the docket today. It's Mr. Badajonia Figueroa, Your Honor. What we'd like to do is continue this case one cycle. I want to do depositions within the next month and a half. I spoke with Ms. Sharpless. She doesn't think that's possible, but I'm going to try to get it done in May. Get all the depositions done. There's about 10 people that we need to depose from another county as well.
You don't think we can get depositions done?
Your Honor, Mr. Catalanec asked for deposition dates recently, so he is going to be behind some people on a list that we have, but I have emailed my assistant and asked her to get Mr. Catalanec some dates. I don't know what dates are filled up yet, but if I need to make some space, I will.
Okay.
Yeah, Judge, I'm trying to work the case as quick as possible.
Okay. Well, let's just keep working it. And I understand their deadline, just trying to get these cases. This is a relatively new case, so.
Yes, Your Honor.
We'll continue it until 6:12 and 9 a.m.
Very well, Judge. Thank you. See you then.
Thank you.
I like when they call you like
We'll go back to the regular lineup. Mr. Flowers.
Judge, the first matter is that we have is Timothy Attaway. It's a case we have with Ms. Sharpless. We're asking this be continued for this reason. There's a psychological evaluation that has not been completed yet. We've spoken, and there's no objection if the court would continue this matter for one cycle.
Very good. The court will continue this matter until 6:12.
Thank you, Judge.
Do we have the email?
Yes, sir.
Let's get these inmates up. That way. Let's try and let him know what's going on.
Oh, yes, sir.
I was looking down at my paper, didn't even realize he wasn't up.
Understood. Attaway. Judge, the next matter I have is an inmate, Susan Cole.
Okay.
There's someone. She's no, Michelle.
Oh, no, I'm Michelle.
About to say I haven't.
He's Michelle.
I've got an email.
He's Michelle. I saw him a while ago. No.
Are you covering for anybody else?
The only, I have one that's under Tim Shaw's name, but I think they're both incarcerated. On Susan Cole, there's an agreed, there are depositions, and as the court is aware, this is a homicide case. We've not completed discovery. In speaking with Ms. Sandler, we're both, myself and the state, are asking to continue this. There are more depositions on the 30th of this month.
I mean, I'm totally with you, but I want to
Yes, sir, I understand.
try and let the inmates.
Judge, this is Mr. Attaway.
Okay. Just kind of repeat your, go ahead.
Judge, and as we discussed, the evaluation that's not completed, we're awaiting. We're asking this be put on for 6/12. The state does not object for that reason.
Very good. Without objection, the court will continue this matter until June 12th at 9 a.m.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. You can bring Cole.
And Judge, as we had discussed prior to Ms. Cole coming out, the state and myself have discussed this matter greatly. We're asking for 6/12. Also, Ms. Sandler stipulates to our moving it. Their deposition's coming up at the end of this month. I believe I said the 30th. I could be mistaken by a day or two, but that is the case.
Will those, do you anticipate those concluding?
Probably be the last round, Judge. And there's also a motion that we're filing by the end of this week that we'll set on the court's docket. It'll be a stand your ground motion.
Okay.
That both sides anticipate, and we'll be filing that this week, as we had discussed.
Very good. And then you can just contact Ms. Van Boxtel and get
Yes,
the
sir.
afternoon court date. As soon as we get that, obviously this will be a high priority.
Thank you, Judge.
Continue this matter until 6/12 at 9 a.m.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Judge, the final matter that I'm covering this morning is Jerish Stevens.
Okay?
And that's a case that Tim Shaw has, but it might be under Jay Patel's name.
Can you get Stevens?
Back Home Bakery Cafe is 2 blocks from the courthouse on Crestview historic Main Street. We serve handmade pastries, espresso, and lunch items. And we're open Tuesday to Saturday from 7 a.m. to 4 p.m., serving lunch from 11 to 2. We hope to see you soon.
Hello, I am
Thank you,
Bonnie
Judge.
from Body Be Healthy here in Crestview. We have been serving the area since 1999.
Would you please announce the case, Mr. Clark?
Judge, this is Jerish Stevens, 2021 CF 3196. He anticipated probably seeing Mr. Shaw, my partner. I'm here handling that matter today. There's an order to show cause, which is before this court on the 18th. There are witnesses that have not appeared at deposition, so that will be the next activity in the file. We're asking, that being the case, that this be set on the next pretrial docket for case management.
No objection from the
Where are
state
we
judge.
at with the,
Judge, I anticipate a motion for rehearing from my office as well. So there's still some movement to be done between now and the next pretrial date. I would anticipate that we're close to landing this claim and getting it to trial. I had anticipated, the defense had talked about filing a stand your ground motion. So that's probably going to be our last real hurdle before going to trial, provided that we win.
will you approach just for a second?
Alternative health food store. If you're interested in bettering your health, we'd like to invite you to stop by. We're located in Court Plaza. Stop by and let us help you be healthy.
I'm Amanda Gaskin with Briar Patch Realty. Helping qualified heroes save money is my passion. When I help a hero buy or sell a home, they receive a check from Homes for Heroes. Check out amandasheroes.com for more information.
For more than 70 years, the sweet aroma of the Crestview Coney Islands burgers and hot dogs has permeated the downtown area. If you have not experienced the unique flavor of Crestview's Coney Islands burgers and hot dogs, then I encourage you to join us for lunch. Monday through Thursday from 10 a.m. till 3 p.m., Friday from 10 a.m. till 4 p.m., and Saturday from 10 a.m. till 2 p.m. We're located in historic downtown Crestview at 107 North Main Street. Call 850-683-1045.
They're moving to try to get to move the case towards some resolution, so we'll continue this matter till 6:12 at 9 a.m. with the other matters to be scheduled.
All right, Judge, that's all I have. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Have a good day. Ms. Graham?
Good morning, Your Honor.
Okay, hold on a second. We're trying to get the feed. They're bringing it out now.
Runnage.
Yes, Your Honor. First, I have Malcolm Brundage. He's here on 4 cases, 23 CF 2707, 2598, 2475, and 2474. Your Honor, I've spoken with Ms. Sharpless. We are working towards a global resolution to all 4 cases. We ask that it be set for a plea or continue on your next date of April 15th, I believe it is.
Docket date is April 15th. Okay, we'll continue this April 15th for plea or continue.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Next, I have Joseph Graham.
What about DeShane?
I do not have that case, Your Honor. Another attorney was appointed.
That's Mr. Stewart's case. Mr. Stewart is almost here. So we can handle that.
And Joseph Graham in case 22 CF 2383 and 22 CF 1985. May I approach with Mr. Lostro on this case?
You may.
CQ Roofing, your hometown roofer since 1999. We're state licensed and insured, family owned and operated with 24 years of local service. We specialize in shingles and metal, re-roofs, repairs, and leak specialists. For all of your roofing needs, call us today or visit our website at cqroofing.com. CQ Roofing, your hometown roofer.
Days Tire Pros makes buying tires simpler. They offer a straightforward approach to tire and auto service that includes nationwide warranties, a hassle-free experience, and a great selection of Michelin tires. No matter what you drive or where you have driven, Michelin has a tire to fit any need. Visit our store in Crestview or online at daystirepros.com. Tire Pros love the drive.
Hey, I'm David at Family Vision of Crestview. We've been providing excellent optical service for Northwest Florida for over 34 years. Come in and let us take care of you.
Case 23 CF 2585. I just got on this case, Your Honor, and filed my notice of appearance. The state has sent over discovery. I just haven't had an opportunity to review it with my client. We ask that it be continued to the next pretrial date.
State?
Yes, Your Honor, that's accurate.
Very good. This is a new case. The court will continue this matter until 6/12 at 9 a.m.
And Judge, the state did file an amended information, so just for the record, we'll enter a plea of not guilty as to the amended charges at this time.
So, no, Madam Clerk, we'll make sure and put that in.
And that concludes my case. May be excused.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Judge, Mr. Stewart is here.
Who is?
If Mr. Stewart and Mr. DeShane's ready.
John, do we have DeShane? DeShane was under Graham. DeShane was under Ms. Graham. It's actually Stewart.
And he's here, and he's actually here, so we can.
I know, that's what we're trying. DeShane's ready, Mr. Stewart's ready.
Please record Your Honor, Brad Stewart, on behalf of Mr. Duchesne. Judge, can the state and I approach?
You may. We will do a full cycle continuance until 6/12 and 9 a.m.
Thank you, and I do have one other matter that I can handle at the moment.
I don't know, we're trying to manage our case, so I'm not sure we can pull them up right now, but hold on. Do we have Merrifield?
I'm here.
Okay.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning.
Urquhart followed by Pike.
Hold on until we get a...
They're at the feed, Judge.
Judge, that's all I have before the court today, if I may be excused.
No, thank you.
Judge, the first case I have is James Urquhart at 23 CF 1734. Mr. Urquhart is present. We are requesting a continuance. We have an additional round of depositions May the 15th for the officer in this action. Unfortunately, she's been unavailable more than one time when we scheduled depositions, so this was the earliest that ASA Sharpless had. We also have a bond hearing scheduled.
When is the deposition?
It's 5/15, Judge. That's the new deposition date.
Gotcha.
And we also have a bond hearing tomorrow afternoon before Your Honor.
Okay.
So if we could continue this to the 6/12 pretrial, certainly if we can get things situated prior to that time, we'll bring it before the court.
State, okay with that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Without objection, the court will continue this until 6/12 at 9 a.m. And we'll see you at the bond hearing in a couple days.
Okay.
Tomorrow.
Yes, Your Honor.
And Judge, the next case I have is Roman Hike. Yeah, that's fine. We've already chatted about that. And Mr. Hike is present in 24 CF 72. And Judge, this is the first time up for my office on this case. We are still gathering discovery, so we are going to request a continuance to the 6/12 pretrial. I have discussed the allegations briefly with ASA Basso. We have agreed to a modified bond, if Your Honor would permit us to provide the court with an order through the e-portal.
I don't know what it is.
We had scheduled a bond hearing for 4/16, Judge, so it may alleviate that court date.
That's correct, Your Honor. I had mentioned to Ms. Merrifield if she wanted to go ahead and file the stipulated motion and proposed order, and then if the court reviews it and agrees, then we would not have to have the bond hearing. But we did have a discussion about the case, and the safeguards will be there.
Okay. If you'll provide and make sure that it's noted that it was stipulated by the state, that's important.
Absolutely, Judge.
And I can follow up with Ms. Van Boxtel if there's any questions.
Thank you.
She's good about
Absolutely.
that.
So in that vein, Judge, we would like to continue to the 6/12 pretrial.
Very good. This matter will be continued until 6/12 at 9 a.m.
And Ms. Merrifield, I'm sorry, if you do need a lab visit, just let me know and we'll get it set up for you.
Absolutely, thank you. And Judge, I believe that's all I have before the court this
Thank
morning.
you.
Thank you.
Mr. Garrett, that would be Carson.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning.
Your Honor, Chris Garrett on behalf of Jaron Carson, 22 CF 1778. Your Honor signed an order continuing this case to June, I believe. I'm not sure how he ended up back on the docket today.
Okay. Shouldn't have been. Must have gotten done late and just didn't get through the portal.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, which one was continued?
24 CF 220.
Okay, so 1770, that's why. 1778 wasn't continued, but we'll go ahead and continue. I assume you both have agreed that.
Yes, Your Honor.
Continue. So we'll continue both cases until 6/12 at 9 a.m.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay.
Then, Your Honor, I have Peter Feckety, Chris Garrett on behalf of Peter Feckety, 22 CF 2747. Your Honor, signed an order regarding our motion to issue a subpoena ducis tecum for the medical records of the alleged victim in this case. We're working on getting notice to that victim.
Is that the last, that kind of the last hurdle we've got?
The only other thing, Your Honor, there was one assisting officer. We tried to do a deposition Friday of last week. There was a miscommunication from my office. He was told a later time that I needed him to be there. I had a flight to catch. It's not a long deposition. We're getting that rescheduled now. I'd anticipate by June we'll have everything completed, assuming we can get the medical records.
Assuming we can get the medical records, can we announce last?
Yes, Your Honor.
I'm sorry, counsel?
That'd be fine with the state judge.
Okay. So the court would ask that the clerk's minutes reflect this will be the last continuance. Hopefully we'll get the final information together and figure out where we're going and maybe go to trial.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Thank you very much. Continue to 6/12 at 9 a.m.
I believe that's all I have, Your Honor.
That's all you got. Thank you.
Thank you.
Ms. Dudley.
The first one I have is Damian Beltran and 22 CF 2552, 22 CF 3063. I have filed 2 motions to dismiss, 1 in each case. I expect to file by Monday a motion to suppress and another motion to dismiss. I would ask for continuance, and I will try to get those set before the June.
Okay, so you've got them filed, but we just don't have.
I have 2 filed. I got to file 2 more.
But we haven't had, they're not scheduled up yet?
Not yet, Your Honor. I just filed them.
Okay. You just call my office and get them. We'll try and get them in as soon as we can. I know we're
Yes, sir.
bunching up.
Yes, sir.
The state's okay with continuance till 6/12?
Yes, Your Honor.
Continue these matters till 6/12 and get those motions set in the interim. And then Coward was,
Coward and Irving were
already
continued.
being continued.
Yes, sir.
Irving. Givens.
I got Xavier Gibbons in 24 CF 288. I talked with Ms. Sharpless this morning. If we can leave it for docket day for PRC, she's gonna look at something for me.
Okay. We'll come back on docket day on a week, well, it's not a week from today, this coming Monday at 9 a.m. for a plea or continuance. And then Johnson has been moved, Johnson, Killensworth.
Yes, sir.
Next up is Creech.
Yes, sir. Creech. Now, this is Joseph Creech in 23 CF 1773, 23 CF 2749, and 15 CF 2837. We have a deposition set on May 17th, and I also asked the state to look for an additional offense report just based on the body cameras, so we can just get a continuance to the next cycle.
Okay, does it look like this will be kind of the last round of depots and?
It's the first round of depots, so we'll see if everybody shows up.
Okay.
What was the last
Because
name?
we've got some of these.
Thank you.
Yes,
So
sir.
we've got a VOP based on the new law charge?
Yes, sir.
essentially.
I expect to file a motion in one of them, so it's just trying to get the depots done so we can get that moved.
This, the new case is a new case, so.
Correct.
We'll continue until 6/12.
The next one I have is Cornelius Lee. He is not in custody. It's 21 CF 1406. I'm not sure why it ended up on his docket, but this is a cold case. Me and Ms. Sandler have talked about this one, trying to make sure we all have the transcripts. There were interviews in 2007 that we had to get transcribed so we can get ready for trial. I know she was looking to see if she had all of that.
Transcripts were from when?
2000, this is a 2007 homicide. Okay. So we had to get all the videos transcribed. We're going through that now to try to make sure we have everything so we can get ready for trial. I would ask for continuance in the next cycle.
Okay, state?
That's fine, Judge.
Okay.
and he's out of custody, so I guess it'll be June 10th.
Does it look like, you know, not holding you to it, but kind of where are we
We're
at?
hoping that it is. We just got to make sure we have everything to get ready for trial. There are out-of-state witnesses. That would be an issue as well, but.
I mean, I do understand that
Yeah.
it's complicated. One, this old.
Ms. Sandler's she said she's gonna call me this week, so we'll know more. She's gonna call me between now and then, and we're gonna have to figure it out.
Okay, very good. So we'll continue this matter until 6/12 at 9 a.m.
6:10, Your Honor, he is out of custody.
He is oh, that's right, 6/10.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Ms. Dudley.
Mr. Merritt. Your Honor, Tyler Merritt in 21 CF 2937 and 22 CF 2894. I'm asking for continuance in this one. I had asked the state to get a copy of the search warrant or order showing that the search warrant was sealed. I had looked this case up in the federal docket for the main person they were there for. It doesn't show any order sealing the search warrant. So I had asked the state to get me that. So I would ask for continuance. Once I have that, I can get depositions. And I believe we had asked for dates, and they were in the process of getting those set. And I think we're scheduled tomorrow for a motion to reinstate bond.
It is mine, Your Honor. I was told by an investigator that it was sealed. I've reached out to an assistant U.S. attorney. They're looking up the case for me to see if it's sealed. If I can get an order from them that it's sealed, I will let Ms. Dudley know that.
What happens if it's sealed?
She'll have to file a motion, I think, to have it unsealed, but not in this court.
Most of their stuff is only sealed is sealed for a certain amount of time. That's why I asked if there's an order, I can see.
When it is?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, you can figure out how to
Absolutely.
address it.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So I assume the state's not objecting to a continuance
Your
until
Honor,
6/12.
I'm not objecting to a continuance.
Okay. Court continues till the next cycle, 6/12 at 9 a.m.
And then we'll see you tomorrow. Okay. And the last case I have is Ms. Wright. He's a juvenile.
He's a juvenile, so you're gonna have to move them all out.
Right. This is Nazir Wright in 23 CF 321. I'd like to leave this set P or C for docket day. We received yesterday afternoon the lab reports that we were asking for. The state's going to look at that. If we can't resolve it, I will be filing a motion to dismiss based on that information.
Okay. Continue, this state's okay with that, isn't it?
Yes, Your Honor, that's what I asked Ms. Dudley to do.
Okay. We'll continue this matter till docket day, which is next Monday, the 15th at 9 a.m.
Yeah, that's all I have. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Have a nice day. Mr. Burrell?
Thank you, sir. They had them lined up. Your Honor, my first client today is Mr. Tevin Bellinger, B-E-L-A-N-G-E-R. Your Honor, we had depositions scheduled in this matter. The officer failed to appear. We've got them rescheduled currently for May the 3rd.
Not much you can do about that. Continue until 6/12 at 9 a.m.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Does the state think they're going to be able to get their officer here?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Thank you.
Your Honor, next I have Mr. Marquette Lewis. Your Honor, we just had depositions in Mr. Lewis's case. I think it was last week. Honestly, I'm just waiting on the transcript so I can file my motion. I think we have a good motion that will be forthcoming. I just would like the transcript so I can quote accurately in the motion.
Okay. Very good. We'll continue this matter till 6:12 at 9 a.m. What's the motion?
It's going to be...
if you don't want to tell me, I'm not.
It'll be a motion to dismiss, Your Honor. Okay. Several counts, not all the counts, but several of them.
Okay. Hopefully it'll figure out kind of where we're at, and the next cycle we'll really be able to look at addressing a resolution or getting ready for.
I believe so, Your Honor.
Okay.
And similarly, thank you. To Ms. Graham earlier, the state has filed an amended information in this case, Your Honor, charging additional charges of possession of a firearm by delinquent and possession of counterfeit controlled substance with intent to sell, manufacture, deliver. We'd enter a plea of not guilty to those charges at this time.
The court will accept the not guilty plea.
Thank you, Your Honor.
On the amended information.
I believe that's all I have.
Very good. Thank you, Mr.
Thank you.
Have a nice day.
Can I see him in the back? Thank you.
Mr. Riley?
Good morning, Your Honor. Michael Riley.
Hold on a second. Let's get
Yes, sir.
your inmate out. Go ahead, Mr. Riley.
Michael Riley for David Hahn. And Your Honor, the state has an expert witness that met with Mr. Hahn. We're just waiting on a report from them. I spoke to them. They should have it this week, I would think, to see if the state wants to proceed. We have an NGI already filed. So I don't know if you want to continue the full cycle or if you want to continue it and we can set it on a motion day as soon as we get the report.
He's not going to give it to us. Your Honor, can we approach on this case? This is
Sure.
this is going to be my case now, Your Honor.
Okay.
Check out the soaps, bath bombs, and other bath and body products, all made by hand with natural ingredients at Hub City Soapery. Visit us at 1092 North Verdon Boulevard in Crestview or shop online at hubcitysoapery.com. Hub City Soapery.
This is Tiffany Woodham, State Farm's newest agent in Crestview. I'd like to personally invite you to stop by my office for a no-cost policy review. Let me help you start saving today. Call in, walk in, or click in at yourcrestview.agent.com.
Based on the update on the various evaluations, the court will continue this matter until 6/12. Unless if there's any hearings that need to be scheduled, they can be scheduled on the miscellaneous docket in the interim. Okay?
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you very much. I think that's all you got, Mr. Riley.
Well, I have one other case. Michael Griffith's unavailable today. He has.
Okay. Hold on.
Yes, sir.
We've got to get an inmate. Hold on.
The name is Trevor Brown.
Trevor Brown. So why don't we go ahead, if you'll just hold when we get Mr. Brown up, we'll pull you back up.
Absolutely.
Okay? You may go back. Okay. Mr. Stewart? Yes.
Good morning, Your Honor. May it please the court, Brad Stewart, on behalf of Martavius Sorry, Judge, with 3 cases before the court, 23 CF 167, 2585, and 2641. Your Honor, I received the discovery in Mr. Sorry's case last week. It is voluminous. I was able to download it last week, as well as we received some materials yesterday as well. I plan to meet with Mr. Sorry to review this material, go over it, and discuss strategy. I do need to continue this to next cycle so I can fully evaluate the rest of his cases. It also appears the state filed formal information on 23 CF, I believe 2641. Judge, we would, if we haven't already, enter a plea of not guilty. And
is that an amended information or is that a new case?
I believe it's new. The information,
new information on it?
The information was never filed.
It's the information was
arrested
filed
back in November of last year, and there was no information filed until now?
Until the 5th, I believe. Is that right?
I think it was the 5th, Your Honor. Yes, the information just inadvertently did not get filed, Your Honor, so I had it filed. But I have already sent Mr. Stewart the discovery on that case and all the discovery that I have. And I've even gotten some new information recently and provided Mr. Stewart with that. So yes, there is work to be done on these cases in addition to the work that was already done by Mr. Keach, who previously had this case.
So I assume you're entering a not guilty plea on the new information on 23 CF 2641?
That's correct, Judge.
Okay, so the court will accept the not guilty plea on that, and we will have a full cycle continuance until 6/12 at 9 a.m. to allow you to continue to progress on the discovery.
Thank you, Your Honor. Judge, just as a housekeeping matter, I do want to point out that I'm on the general registry. I did note that Mr. Keach withdrew because he was not on the restricted registry. I didn't know if we had cycled through the restricted registry individuals prior to my appointment, but I did want to point that out just to make sure that everything is cinched up tight.
I'm not sure.
Okay.
Based on what you're telling me.
I presume that we cycled through the restricted registry prior to general counsel, so.
I would assume that too, but
Okay.
I don't want to represent that that's the
Yes, sir.
case, because I don't generally handle that.
I understand. I just want to bring that to the court's attention.
That's
so
fine.
we
I
can-
appreciate you doing that.
Yes, sir.
So,
Your Honor,
I'll
that's,
get it right.
that's all I have. Maybe.
Thank you, Mr. Stewart. Any other?
Anthony Miles.
Hold on a second.
Oh, good morning, Your Honor. I apologize. Dustin Harsher on behalf of Tony Henderson for Anthony Miles. This is case number 19 CF.
We've got Mr. Cobb's on another case. Mr. Cobb's not here yet. I don't
Your
wanna-
Honor, if I may, I was informed by Mr. Ramey, who is also on this case, that Mr. Cobb was.
On which case?
He's on the human trafficking case, I'm sorry, the oldest one. I can turn around and look and see which one that is. He's on that one. He had asked Mr. Nopes to cover, and Mr. Cobb was also in, I believe, a TPR hearing this morning, so he had also asked Mr. Nopes to cover. So Mr. Nopes is both Mr. Cobb and Mr. Ramey for Mr. Miles this morning. But I did actually speak to Mr. Ramey yesterday.
And Judge, this case was
Yeah.
supposed to be consolidated with the 17 CF 3441 case.
No, I never agreed on the cases being consolidated.
Nobody asked you.
That's my understanding from Mr. Henderson, Your Honor.
Well, we need to get everybody together at one time.
He's here.
Oh, and Judge,
Talk to your attorney, don't talk to me.
I have a right to
Don't
address
talk to
the
me,
court.
I'm not gonna deal with that today. Talk to your attorney, that's all I'm asking you to do. Talk to him first, you might be able to talk. I don't want you to give up any of your rights. Mr. Nopes?
Judge.
I don't know where he went.
Okay, hold on just a second, hold on a second. We need to announce the cases so that the court is aware of what we're dealing with here today. So, announce your case first, counsel.
19 CF 3289.
Is it under your name?
It's under Tony Henderson.
Okay, hold on a second. cases that you're handling? Mr. Cobb's case?
I'm covering for Jason Cobb. His case is 2020 CF 1370.
Correct.
My understanding, he wants to leave it set for Monday. And I don't know, I don't think it's going to trial. Mr. Ramey's case is set up to go to trial.
Actually, that's not going to trial. Not this time. He has another deposition he wants to take out of state. But he did what, he's going, we're going to try to get it done, so yes, if we could leave that case on the docket day as well, Your Honor.
Is that the 1162?
Your Honor, 1734-41. Mr. Ramey would like to leave that on the docket at this point, please. I believe that's what Mr. Nopes was trying to say. And that's what he mentioned to me yesterday. That one should be under Ramey, Your Honor.
Right.
Mr. Nopes? If I may.
This case was not supposed to be consolidated. I never agreed to that. So why do I have to talk to you to talk to me?
Because I mean, they didn't have 100 megabytes, they had 64 of that one.
That's a bunch of things I'm not allowed to say.
You want that
and that was being done without my consent. Okay. So that's why I need to address that.
You can give it back to him with stuff on it.
Yeah.
That's the plan, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Keep it.
I think he was saying don't bring him another one, just use this as the replacement.
That's probably why they did it.
No, it's a bunch of stuff that's going on. I'm not agreeing to this is not this.
It's for the right cases now.
These things are not done without my consent. I can't say what I need to say. I can't talk to my attorneys. I can't talk to you.
Gotcha. Keep that list.
Okay. So, counsel?
I'm just going to defer to the other attorneys on the case as to what they want to do, if they want to leave it set for Monday, but Mr. Miles did want to address something about how the cases are being handled. I fully understand the situation with, under the circumstances, Judge.
I understand. Where are we at? Ms. Boston?
Your Honor, as I did speak with Mr. Ramey. He did ask that the 17 case, 3441, be left on docket day. The court had previously consolidated 193289 into that case, so I believe that would also then be set for Monday for docket day.
So the state consolidated?
They were, yes, well, it was with Mr. Henderson's consent, actually, way back. It's been a while. It's been a good bit of time.
But there's some, we're not talking about going to trial at this point.
There is an issue that Mr. Ramey's trying to resolve, but we are moving forward. So
Your Honor, I think
he asked that be left on there for now.
Okay.
so we're going to leave it set for
We're going to
Mondays.
leave it for docket day, that's for sure.
Judge,
Yes, sir.
there's some issues that Mr. Miles wanted to address. I understand.
If your client wants to talk, swear in and raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm the information you're about to provide this court is the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. Do you understand that, Mr. Miles?
facts.
Yes.
Is your attorney advising you not to talk to the court?
I've advised him not to say anything about the facts of his case, Your Honor.
Okay. Go ahead, Mr. Miles.
One, I never agreed to any consolidation.
Okay. File a
Okay.
motion.
I have. You are ignoring.
File a motion.
You are ignoring all the motions that I've
I'm
been
going to
filing.
ignore the motion when you're based on the rules of the court. And when you have an
I
attorney,
have. I've been
and when you
writing-
have an attorney, as long as you have an attorney, you can't file anything.
But I've been
If you want to
addressed-
get rid of your attorney, then you have to file that.
That's what I was, I
Well,
wrote
then-
in several
then file
Nelson hearings
something.
and you haven't acknowledged nothing.
Okay.
And what I
Anything
was,
else?
well, yes, yes.
Okay.
I never agreed on any consolidation, one. Two, I have been trying to say things to address the court about how this case has been going. This case is not a representation of me,
This is
what I
not-
want.
it's
And
not-
you're not
it's
allowing
not-
me to address the court. I have a right to be
Can I
heard.
talk? No,
You're not letting me talk. That's what I'm saying. Every court date I come to,
That's
you
because
try to
you have an
tell me
attorney.
to be quiet.
Okay,
And you're
because you have an
violating my
attorney.
rights. That's what I'm saying. So what I'm saying is,
There-
you're not allowing me to tell you the issues that I'm having with this case is why the case has been
Mr.
going
Long.
on so long.
Can I talk?
You are the
Can I
issue.
talk? Can I talk now,
I
Cal?
wasn't done.
This,
So I still
You're
haven't,
repeating
I
yourself.
still haven't received my discovery.
You're just rambling on. What I'm saying to
I'm
you,
not done.
what I'm saying to you is that the reason why is that you have to follow certain protocols to put things before the court. I know you're not a trained attorney. You think I'm not giving you a chance to talk, but you have to follow the rules. That I have to follow the rules, you have to follow, your attorneys have to follow, the state has to follow the rules. And I am going to try and follow the rules. I know you don't agree with the way I'm interpreting the rules, but that's the way it is.
Judge, I've been trying to address the court several times. I'll tell my attorney something, and he just ignores what I'm telling him. And then I try to address you head up, and you just dismiss me or silence me. And this is why this case is so old. You are not doing your job, and
Anything else? You can go.
Thank you, Your Honor.
So everybody except Monday, the 15th? Correct. Thank you, Judge.
Mr. Cobb's case is.
Your Honor, I also have DeMarcus Smith, that's 23 CF 1162. Yes, Judge.
Whose name is it under?
It should be under Tony Henderson.
It's Noah's case. Do I need to find out?
What's your client's name, Mr.?
It's DeMarcus Smith, this is Noah's case.
Okay, go ahead, counsel.
Judge, I've spoken with Mr. Lasco. He stepped out of the room. I recently
You want
watched.
to wait for Mr. Lasco to come back?
That's fine, Judge. If you want to do that.
Can we get Mr. Lasco back?
Miss Basso is going to get Mr. Lasco.
Let's just wait for him.
Sorry about that, Judge.
That's all right.
Did you set depositions?
Go ahead, counsel.
Yes, Judge. There was an issue with us downloading discovery early on in this case, so I recently got to review videos with Mr. Smith. And there are a couple very obvious suppressionable issues. So I'm going to be filing a motion to suppress, or Mr. Henderson will be. I don't know what's the easiest way to set this as soon as possible so it doesn't further delay Mr. Smith's case.
Well, yeah, I mean, you're delaying it when you announced last time. And
I
this
understand,
comes up,
Judge.
so, I mean, we'll get it scheduled. You need to file a motion and we'll get it heard. I'm not gonna tell you can't file your motion.
I understand, Judge.
Counsel?
That's fine, Judge. I understand that if there's a suppression issue, then we should address it.
Okay. Can we try and get it filed? You gonna get it filed this week or in the next week?
I can try to, Judge.
Why don't you? So we can get it set, because it's not gonna be
I
set
mean,
immediately.
I'll get it done as soon as possible.
I'll also say on the record, and I'll do a filing on this, but I have provided the cell phone download to the defense. I provided it on a flash drive. Saying that on the record.
So we'll continue this until 6/12.
6/12?
6/12.
Okay.
Full cycle.
And just for context, Judge, I got out there to the jail on Monday to watch these videos, so that's when the suppression issue was discovered, so. Thank you, Judge.
Would you and Mr. Nopes come forward? It's on a different case.
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Nopes? Just come.
Alex Barthay from the UPS store once again, and I wanted to let you know about our Sunday hours. We're open now 7 days a week. Normal hours that you've been expecting, but now we're open Saturday 10 to 4, Sunday 10 to 3, and it's both our Crestview, Fort Walton Beach, and Eglin Air Force Base locations. So you have things to do, go and do it. Just know the UPS store is going to be here. Again, Sundays 10 until 3 p.m.
Man, I got this. Let's roll.
Fight fire with fire, take one.
Have you been injured in an accident and need righteous representation? Call us, because we fight fire. Damn thing ain't working. Whoa! Not cool, bro.
I'm attorney Coy Browning. Personal injury is no joke. Just ask him.
Injured? Take a breath. Call Coy.
Hi, I'm Wanda Roberts. For the last 20 years, I've been helping the residents of Northwest Florida buy and sell their properties. My office is just 1 block south of the courthouse in historic downtown Crestview. Give us a call at 850-398-5389.
Hi, I'm Michael Gilbert, defense attorney with Warrior Law. I represent those accused in Santa Rosa, Okaloosa, and Walton County. If you or anyone you know has been accused of a crime, give us a call. We can help.
The Cottage Formalware, located at 648 North Wilson Street, has all your needs for looking your best. We have homecoming, prom, and pageant dresses. We have tux rental suits, vests, ties. Need something casual? We have that too. Shop Hometown First and visit us on Facebook at the Cottage Boutique and Formalware. We're located at 648 North Wilson Street. Call 850-682-2446.
Hello, this is Chris Norman at Bulldog Bail Bonds. Our office is in Crestview, Florida, but we service 7 Northwest Florida counties. If you ever find yourself in a jam, please give us a call. We're here to help you out.
Congratulations, Crestview's very own Dixie Dan Powell of Powell Injury Law, for your recent jury verdict of $11.5 million for your client from a death and injury against an inflatable amusement company. Recognized in 2017 as one of the top 100 civil trial lawyers in the state of Florida, and Dixie is AV preeminent rated. Dixie Dan Powell works tirelessly for his clients, as is evident by this extraordinary verdict. If you're taking your case to trial, be prepared. Contact Dixie Dan Powell and Powell Injury Law, 850-306-2667.
Back Home Bakery Cafe is 2 blocks from the courthouse on Crestview's historic Main Street. We serve handmade pastries, espresso, and lunch items, and we're open Tuesday to Saturday from 7 a.m. to 4 p.m., serving lunch from 11 to 2. We hope to see you soon.
Hello, I am Bonnie from Body Be Healthy here in Crestview. We have been serving the area since 1999. We're an alternative health food store. If you're interested in bettering your health, we'd like to invite you to stop by. We're located in Court Plaza. Stop by and let us help you be healthy.
I'm Amanda Gaskin with Briarpatch Realty. Helping qualified heroes save money is my passion. When I help a hero buy or sell a home, they receive a check from Homes for Heroes. Check out amandasheroes.com for more information.
For more than 70 years, the sweet aroma of the Crestview's Coney Islands burgers and hot dogs has permeated the downtown area. If you have not experienced the unique flavor of Crestview's Coney Islands burgers and hot dogs, then I encourage you to join us for lunch. Monday through Thursday from 10 a.m. till 3 p.m., Friday from 10 a.m. till 4 p.m., and Saturday from 10 a.m. till 2 p.m. We're located in historic downtown Crestview at 107 North Main Street. Call 850-683-1045.
CQ Roofing, your hometown roofer since 1999. We're state licensed and insured, family owned and operated with 24 years of local service. We specialize in shingles and metal, re-roofs, repairs, and leak specialists. For all of your roofing needs, call us today or visit our website at cqroofing.com. CQ Roofing, your hometown roofer.
Days Tire Pros makes buying tires simpler. They offer a straightforward approach to tire and auto service that includes nationwide warranties, a hassle-free experience, and a great selection of Michelin tires. No matter what you drive or where you have driven, Michelin has a tire to fit any need. Visit our store in Crestview or online at
Could I cover
You got a couple of them?
I do, Judge.
We get Mr. Nopes. Let's see what we got.
Sorry about Baloo's not here. Brooks.
Baloo and Brooks.
Cooper.
And you got a couple others.
Jenkins and Payton. So, Judge, the first case on your docket is 23 CF 2001 and 23 CF 2029. That's Christopher Baloo.
Let's wait for him to come out.
He's not there, Judge.
He's not there?
Yeah, he's in Escambia County.
Okay. Yes, sir.
I got the message from Christopher Baloo's mother that the case in Escambia County has been moved, I believe. May 19th?
May.
Yeah, I think it's May 19th, so Judge, we need a date after May 19th.
Okay, well, we'll just do a full cycle continuance to 6/12.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
I assume he'll still be in at that point? Still be incarcerated? If not, doesn't matter, he can come anyway.
Judge, I then have Jaden Brooks. Judge, the state extended an offer yesterday, and I went to the jail and discussed it with Mr. Brooks. What I'd like to do is leave it set for Monday with the understanding that we may resolve it or it would be continued. we've been doing depositions, but we want to just leave it set and give him a chance to talk to his family and discuss what we're actually going to do.
Sure. So the court will continue this matter until next Monday, which is docket day on 15th of April for a plea or continue. So you can continue to talk with your
I'll be back later. Judge, I then have Andrew Cooper.
Can you remind me what this is? Oh, yeah.
Judge, Mr. Cooper's case, we're going to leave set for trial.
Okay, so we'll come back on Monday and docket day, 4:15.
Your Honor,
Yes.
this state wasn't aware that this was gonna be announced ready for trial, so I will attempt to send subpoenas, but I have not yet. So I would ask if it would be left set for your continue.
Well, why don't we set ready for trial and see if you can get your subpoenas out, and if not, you come back on the 15th and you can tell me why you can't get it done.
Well, Your Honor, I will attempt.
Judge, we have a motion on Thursday in this case, and it may very well.
Let's just see where we're at on Monday. I'm not gonna hold you to going to trial, Ms. Sharpless, but they're announcing ready for trial. Let's see where we're at. I mean, that's the purpose of it. You have pre-trial and you have docket, and to give you sufficient time to get subpoenas out. And I, again, don't know how complex, I don't know how many witnesses you have, you know, but at least see where we're at.
Judge, and I just want to put on record.
What is the motion on Thursday?
To reinstate his bond, Judge. He had picked up a misdemeanor case, and that case has been resolved, so, you know, he was out on a signature bond. We're asking him to reinstate that bond. As part of, I will say that Mr. Cooper had told us at a previous court hearing that he had a video on his cell phone, and he's not been able to get it to my office in a manner that I can download it. I know the state will want to see that, because we told the court last time we had this video. So I told him that in the event the court reinstates his bond on Thursday, his #1 priority from the time he gets out is just to get that phone to me, and let's
Does
figure
your
out how to.
client believe that will be exculpatory?
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
Well, certainly the state would want to
Sure.
see that. They would rather see it then than at trial.
Right, so
Sure.
we'll see how it plays out.
We'll see where we're at. Let's see where we're at. And again, I don't know how many witnesses you've got or whatever, but we'll readdress it. Both sides may. Let's just see.
Yes, sir.
We'll continue until 4:15 tonight.
I'll see you on Thursday.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Judge, I then have Mr. Jenkins, Flashawn Jenkins, 23 CF 2706. Judge, I filed a motion to withdraw yesterday, and reviewing for today's hearing, I've read the information, and I've represented one of the victims. The allegations are that they're a victim in this case, which, if that's a conflict, so I filed my motion yesterday, and I think we submitted a proposed order to the court.
Okay. In anticipation of that order being entered, which I would assume it will be, if I haven't already done it, we need to go ahead and let's continue this for a full cycle, because he's got to then meet with his new attorney and develop strategy, et cetera. Sorry for the delay, but Ms. Graham. Did I sign yesterday? Okay, so it actually was signed yesterday.
Okay.
So
So you're gonna put it on June 12th?
Yes, correct.
Okay. All right.
And Ms. Graham will come in and visit with you, okay?
Thank you, Judge. Judge, the next case I have is Roselle Payton, 23 CF 2054. Judge, we took a number of depositions in the last several weeks on this case. I told Mr. Payton that we needed the matter continued, so I think the state might be hunting down further discovery. And so we just want to continue, Judge, if we could, to the June 12th.
State?
Your Honor, that's without objection.
Court will continue this matter until 6/12 to allow the discovery to be. It's a relatively new case.
June 12th, okay. Judge, the last case that's on the docket, there's 3 case numbers: William Thornton, 23 CF 650, 23 CF 2447, and 21 CF 1471. It's a hell of a way to end it, Judge, after the morning we've had. So I'd ask the court to call the case. We'll maybe check the hallways, but I don't expect he's going to be here.
Well, if you find him in the hallways, I'll allow you to interrupt the court proceedings. You can bring him on in, we'll deal with this case. But I believe that he has a capious warrant for his arrest already out there.
He does, Your Honor.
Let's approach real quick.
We'll continue the matter till 6/12.
DaceTirePros.com. Tire Pros love the drive.
Hey, I'm David at Family Vision of Crestview. We've been providing excellent optical service for Northwest Florida for over 34 years. Come in and let us take care of you.
Yes.
Yeah, that sounds good. We'll just all go up there together. Okay. Now or later or?
Okay, so why don't we, it's 10:01, take a short break, and then we'll get Mr. Niddles and whenever he's ready. So we're gonna take a short morning break, and then, we'll do regional conflict and Mr. Niddle. Mr. Riley, are you waiting?
Yes, sir.
Which one are you waiting
Trevor
for?
Brown for Mr. Griffith.
Do we have Mr. Brown? Trevor Brown?
Catching the pool.
Yes, Trevor Brown, right?
Correct.
See, I don't have Trevor Brown on our docket.
He was on the,
What's
he's on
your-
the,
what's
he's on the
the
jail
case?
list.
He's on the list, Aaron. Give me just a second.
Is it under?
Yeah, he's number
are you filling
23
in
on
for
the jail
somebody?
list.
Yes, it's Michael Griffith's case.
It's
was
Mr.
Mike's the
Griffith's
attorney of
case.
record.
Sorry.
I believe Mr. Powell had the co-defendant on Monday.
And I'm filling in for Ms. Sandler on this case.
Okay, hold on a second. There, yeah, go. Trevor Brown. Is he here? Trevor Brown.
Yeah, let's catch him.
Is that your last case, Mr. Riley? That's your last?
Yes, sir.
I had 2.5 bucks, so I can sell it as one piece to start turning. No longer driving.
So when's this bad weather supposed to roll?
En route.
You coming?
About 1:30 to 2 through about 6. Right here in our time. I don't remember. They're like, hey, you're playing outside. You gotta quit. You gotta quit.
This is case number 2022 CF 1794, Mr. Trevor Brown. Mr. Riley?
Yes, sir. Michael
Yeah.
Griffith is.
I know you're standing in for Mr. Griffith?
Yes, sir. We're asking for continuance. We have deposition scheduled on April 17th, and Mr. Powell's already continued co-defendant. I believe he did that on Monday.
That's correct, Judge.
So we'll continue this for next cycle, 6/12 at 9 a.m. Is this, do you anticipate this being the last round? I mean, I always understand there can be new evidence and whatever.
I would tell the court this. I don't know about last round, but I know that Ms. Sandler wrote for me that this is moving towards a resolution.
Okay. Okay.
That's my understanding too, Your Honor.
Very good. Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you, Mr. Riley. Sorry to keep you waiting.
No problem.
Okay, let's take a short break and then we'll do Mr. Niddles